this is Annalise from Bradley Mountain Farm, and today we are going to teach you how to give your goat a CD&T shot. That includes how to fill the medicine, why we need a CD&T shot, not just the shot, but also a little background material so you kind of know why you're doing it as well as how to do it. Okay, you're going to need a few things to get yourself started. You're going to need a baby goat. A baby goat should be at least 6 weeks old before they have their first CD&T vaccine. Then they get another booster at 9 weeks, and then they go on with the rest of the herd to get yearly booster shots. You're going to need CD&T vaccine. Make sure that you have enough for 2 milliliters per goat so that you don't run out right in the middle of vaccination. You're going to need a needle, 20 gauge, 1-inch needle, so that you can get through the skin and not hurt the goat, and epinephrine. Epinephrine is nice to have on hand in your medicine cabinet in case of emergencies. It's very rare, but sometimes goats go into anaphylactic shock when they get an injection, and you want to have that in your medicine cabinet so that you are ready in case that happens. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about what is the CD&T vaccine. Why is it so important to vaccinate goats once a year? And what is it really doing for us? The CD&T actually protects against two really nasty issues. One is enterotoxemia and the other is tetanus. Enterotoxemia is actually a bacteria, or the bacteria that causes it is present in the goats, but it really becomes a problem in the spring when the grass is plentiful and the goats want to go out and gorge themselves. They tend to overeat, and then this bacteria starts to grow in their stomach and it becomes really toxic. Unfortunately, a goat can die overnight if left unchecked. Literally, the goat could look fine, and then in the morning, it's dead. So it's definitely devastating. We want to try to protect against that. Tetanus actually occurs when a wound is infected, and the bacteria of tetanus starts to grow, and then that also can kill immediately. Tetanus is found in rusty objects. It's actually in the soil, so there's no way of getting around it. So that's why we do the CD&T vaccine. Many goats are vulnerable in the spring when the grass is plentiful, so that's when you vaccinate your goats as well, and you do it once a year. Okay, in order to give CD&T to a goat, you're going to have to know how to do a subcutaneous injection, or it's called an SQ injection for short. It's really not that hard, and actually it's easier to see in a diagram where the goat, you can't see all the hair from the goat. So this diagram is nice. What you do is you find a loose skin area on the goat, and you pinch together the sections of the skin so that you form a tent. So here's somebody that's pinching together skin, and here's your tent, and that actually creates a pocket. There's muscle down here, and then there's skin on top. And the goal is to get the medicine right in that pocket. So here's your needle. The needle is positioned so that you could take advantage of that pocket. The actual needle goes through the skin and administers the medicine right in this pocket. And what you do is you rub out the skin after you've put the medicine in so that it disperses it a bit. And that's kind of it's actually in the beginning it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's easier at the once you get used to it. Here's a little goat that shows you the best places to try to find loose skin. So the shoulder area is a great place. The base of the neck is another great place. You can try the top of the back or in the back, right at the top of the leg. So those are all places that you can get the extra skin and pinch. And just a reminder that all goats get 2 milliliters of CD&T no matter what their age are and no matter what their weight is. Okay, here's a little bit on how to get medicine from the bottle into the needle. So you're going to hold the syringe in your hand like it's a pencil. Put the needle into the vial. There's always a little rubber top at the top of the vial that you can get the needle into. And then you're going to pull the plunger so that you've got more medicine than you need, and then push a little bit of the medicine back through the needle so that there aren't any bubbles. You can see right now Kian is actually doing that. So he's pulling the vial. He's pulling the plunger, sorry, so that the medicine's going down a little bit over 2 milliliters, and now he's actually at the top. You can see some of the medicine dripping. That way we know that we're not pushing bubbles into the goat, and the needle's ready to be used. So, all right, now we're just going to see what's going on. Kian's making his tent. It's easier to see it in the diagram, but you can see how the tent's there, and he's putting in the medicine, filling up that pocket. Good job, Kian. And then he's rubbing. That actually disperses the medicine so that it doesn't burn and sit in one area. And now Primrose is vaccinated for the next year. Easy peasy. Here we'll be able to see the process from beginning to end. And you'll see that Kian's going to be pulling the medicine out and putting it into the syringe, making the little tent that we talked about, dispersing the medicine into the pocket, and then rubbing little Benjamin so that the medicine goes just it gets dispersed through his body. So this will show you everything from beginning to end. We would love it if you could take a look at our website, www.bradleymountainfarm.com. If you're local or if you're far away, you can subscribe to our mailing list and just check out all the great activities we have at our farm in Southington, Connecticut. We have goat yoga, we have goats and pajama parties, goat nannies, and it looks like Benjamin just got his shot, so send a little love over to Benjamin. And thank you for watching our video, and thanks for supporting us. And again, subscribe, and we will have more coming.